Crashing at the end of a St. Petersburg runway just feet away from plunging into the water.
But first, we want to update you on breaking news in St. Petersburg. A plane crashing at the end of a runway. This happening about 2 hours ago at Albert Whitted Airport.
You can see that plane right there on the rocks just feet away from the water. Reporter Wendy Lane joins us live now at the scene. Wendy, give us the latest.
Yeah, well, the most important thing right now is that everyone is okay. We're at Albert Whitted Park at the very end of it, right next to the airport. And in the very distance at the end of the runway, you can see one of the wings sticking up. So here's what we know. Right now, around 3 o'clock, St. Pete Fire Rescue got a call that a small plane had crashed at the end of the runway at Albert Whitted Airport. Fire Rescue says the plane was getting ready to take off and ended up sliding off the end of the runway into the rocks, coming within feet of going nose first into the water. Now, there were 3 people on board. Thankfully, none of them were injured, and the reason the plane slid off is still being investigated. So Fire Rescue says that there is no fuel or oil leaking into the water and that the airport is actually responsible for removing the plane off the end of the runway. Live in St. Pete, Wendy Lane, ABC Action News.